Well, hi, everybody. We're here again today. It's Tuesday at 2. This is what we're calling this Facebook Live. I'm Joe Van Doren. I help parents bring out the best in their kids so that they can watch them grow up to be safe, healthy, successful, and happy. First, I want to ask you this question. How many of you right now struggle with talking to your children about character traits that you would really like to see them show? You'd like to see them show them all the time, maybe even to you, or maybe to their brothers and sisters. That would be cool. So maybe you've tried talking to them about kindness, or you've tried to talk about another virtue, but almost invariably we end up not being able to speak the way that we want to because the timing of talking to them may not be the best. So we might find ourselves talking to them about kindness or fairness when emotions are really high, and that's just a really bad time. So in this short training, we're just giving you some talking points, things that we think that you can use on a daily basis. Even if you only take 1 or 2 minutes a day, it shows your children that whatever virtue that you're talking about, that is important to you. And so at the end of this training, I'm going to invite you to sign up for a free copy of a list of 52 virtues and the 5 strategies of the Virtues Project so that you can learn even more about bringing out the best in your children. I'm going to give you details on that later, but first let's just get started. You know, my goal is to give you these talking points. And so during this month, we've been talking about kindness, since it's a virtue that we know is important in life. You know, last week we identified ways that we could show kindness at home, at school, and even in the community. And I hope you had the opportunity to talk to your children about what kindness looks like in your house and what kindness might look like in the school and in the classroom or in the community. But let's take it a little bit further this week. Let's talk about something else in regard to kindness, and that is this. You know, every year, society groups name certain days or months as being days especially to concentrate on kindness to others. There's World Kindness Day that's held in the fall. There's Random Acts of Kindness Day that's held in the winter. There's the whole month of February that's devoted to kindness. So, you know, it's great to have those special occasions, but it is those random acts and sometimes even anonymous acts, the ones that we call ninja acts of kindness, right? That really have a great impact on those that are pleasantly surprised by them, so much so that they may even feel like they want to pay it forward and do the same for others. What can we do, though? What are the opportunities that we have? And when we're talking to our kids, we can ask them, what opportunities do we have to be kind that come up for us unexpectedly, that we don't really plan for, that we haven't been encouraged to do, or we're not being a part of a bigger movement? All of us have these opportunities, and our children can look for ways to take part in doing acts of kindness in this kind of ninja, anonymous, random way. You know, an act of kindness may be done without prompting or without thinking about it too much, but really, if we practice random acts of kindness, we are probably also practicing another virtue, and that is thoughtfulness. When walking into a store, we might thoughtfully look around and see if someone's near us, that we can hold the door open for them, or at least we don't let it slam back into their face as they're trying to walk in. You know, we may even be aware of not letting of who's coming in, and if it's an older person, or if they're in a wheelchair, or whatever the case might be. Or if we're in the store, we might let someone go ahead of us if we have less items in our basket. You know, that would be not only thoughtful, but also using another virtue, courtesy. Our acts of kindness can be as simple. They don't have to be complicated or expensive. You know, they could be a simple smile directed to someone that we pass on the sidewalk, or the recognition of a homeless person. You know, little recognitions of visibility can make a big difference in a person's life. So how can we show that we not only see, but that we value people? Every time we do a kind act for someone, we're saying to them, I see you. I recognize you as a valuable human. So it could be a smile, it could be a question, it could be a helping hand. How could we show kindness random? Not our responsibilities or our expectations or what we call chores at home, but how could you show kindness at home just in a random way, something that wasn't expected of us? We can ask our kids that. What are some things that we could do? What could you do if a family member was sick? Or how could you be helpful at a time like that? It might be as simple as being more quiet than usual, or asking what they need or what we can bring to them. We might show them that we're thinking about them by making a special card for them to give to them and to cheer them up. You know, at school, we can ask our kids about random acts of kindness at school. You know, are they noticing who's in the class and who needs a friend and who isn't being talked to, or who doesn't have someone to have lunch with? And maybe you can engage them. Maybe all they need, maybe a person at school, all they need is someone to hear them, to listen to them, to be a friend, or just acknowledge them for being in the class and being a part of the class and contributing in some fashion. So, you know, there might be a sad event in a child's life, and that our child might be able to notice if they're being very purposeful and thoughtful about it. And so they might even see a child in the class that's getting picked on. But we have to be thoughtful about it, and that's what we really want to encourage our kids to do, so that they are in fact able to perform random acts of kindness. You know, how about with our pets? You know, how could you show kindness to others in the community? How could you show kindness to seniors or those who are, handicapped in some fashion, or even the homeless? You know, if you're a parent, think of areas of life that you would like to see your child show more kindness or show it in a different way, and simply ask them the question, what would kindness look like in this situation? And then just see where they're at, see where their head is at. What are they thinking? When we take care of others, when they are in need or when they least expect it, we're practicing kindness. And our goal is to always think kindness. If you enjoyed this video, then I invite you to click the link below. And hi, Laura, good to see you. I can always count on you to jump in here and catch this Tuesday at 2. I hope you've gotten your free copy of the virtues, the list of virtues. They're great to hang on the refrigerator as a reminder, and the 5 strategies of the Virtues Project. You know, this download will give you the list and also strategies described as to how to use them. I'm also the host of a Facebook group, Just Right Parenting, and I invite you to join us there. Next week, I'm going to go live again on Tuesday at 2 p.m. to talk about the benefits of kindness and what happens when we're not kind to others. Thanks, everyone. See you next week.